Top of the top. We up once again. Good morning, everybody. Good to see everyone this morning. Good morning. And Grand Rising, too. What's up? We up. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, man. I'm chilling today, man. Hopefully, a lot of y'all are feeling good today. We making it through the week. I don't know how it's Thursday already. Is it Thursday? Let me make sure, because sometimes I don't be sure, man. Is it Thursday? All I know, I was just saying Monday. Is it Thursday, y'all? Somebody let me know. I want to make sure. I didn't double check. That's how fast the week going. But I think it's Wednesday. I think it's Thursday. Let's go. All right, y'all. So how's everything going? We're going to just get into it. Good to see everybody this morning. What's up, Tiger? Shout out to everybody. It's right, Thursday. I was just making sure. It's like I was just saying Monday day. Let's just get into it, y'all. Like I say, man, things are what they are right now at this point. We're just going to get into it. So shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Everybody at the like button. Everybody participate in the chat. Everybody, they get a laugh, whatever, man. I don't mean no harm. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, let's get it. Aaron Hall has been found. Kirk Franklin is talking crazy. I'm going to get me some laughs off Kirk Franklin today because I get to show y'all all these things that happen. Kirk Franklin was nothing but Diddy mixed with MC Hammer. Or should I say this? Let me correct that. You take MC Hammer, you split him in half. One half is Kirk Franklin, the other half is Diddy. Get it? You take Kirk Franklin, you put him together with Diddy, you got MC Hammer. Y'all know what I'm talking about. People that know, y'all know. Y'all remember MC Hammer was really the first one spitting that gospel. That's why we pray. Kirk Franklin just stole his whole thing. That's all it was. That's all it was. All right. So you got it now, right? MC Hammer really, Diddy stole MC Hammer whole dancing shit. Yes, he did. So the thing is this. They blackballed Hammer and stole his style. If you take Kirk Franklin and Diddy and put them together, that's MC Hammer. That's what it is. So I'm going to show y'all today what I've been speaking about, how these rich people love to gaslight. But it's okay. We all going to assume today we're going to listen to Kirk Franklin. But anyway, Kirk Franklin is suggesting that the church should go against ICE. And what he said is not only hilarious, but you're going to hear it for yourself. And y'all always talking about blasphemy this, blasphemy that. I want to see what y'all going to say about what Kirk Franklin said, because I'm going to laugh today. Let's go. Then we got to talk about KATT Williams. Well, a lot of y'all know the special dropped already Tuesday. KATT Williams on tour. He always go on tour around this time. This year, I'm gonna catch him for real this year. I'm going to see KATT this year. For one, I never been to a comedy show live. And for two, it's time. And for three, I got to set 2026 all right. I like to laugh, y'all. I don't know about some of y'all, because some of y'all are so fucking miserable. You just won't jump. You won't jump. You won't pick up the bleach bottle. You won't take your hands off the wheel. You just miserable. But I like to laugh, y'all. That's what I do. So I'm going to make sure I see KATT this year, for real. So KATT, he do some jokes at 50. And 50 had to take the jokes. So I get to show y'all a lot of different things. When I speak about, if you joke on people, you got to take jokes. So KATT Williams do some shots at 50, and 50 had to take it. But 50 also trashed Stephon Diggs and Cardib. So we're going to get into it today, y'all. Yes, Aaron Hall is the Pied Piper, man. Aaron Hall, he hangs out in the woods. If you know his story, you will get it clear. Now, Aaron Hall is exactly who he is. That's right. The Pied Piper hang out in the woods. So for anybody who does not know who Aaron Hall is, he's one of the Diddlers' homeboys from back in the day. They started on the same label. I've just finished talking about Teddy Riley yesterday. Teddy Riley co-signed the shenanigans of Chris Brown going against Bad Bunny. Chris Brown better than Bad Bunny. Teddy Riley chimed in. Just so happened Teddy Riley and Aaron Hall They got a group together called God. They're fucking friends. They all from the same family. Same family. Arista Records. Right? So, when you go into Aaron Hall's story, you're going to see he was messing with this woman named Gloria Velez when she was young. But I'm not talking about that today. Because just so happened, when I was young, one of my favorite movies called Juice with Tupac, Bishop, and Quint and Q. It was a song. See, what people don't get, see, this is another thing we love. See, when the movie came out, the soundtrack came with it. See, that's why I say a lot of y'all, right? That's why I say these things. You think you know everything. You watch Netflix movies. You never damn even seen a real movie in the movies. And you live in an era where there's no such thing as a soundtrack to a movie. So they don't understand, y'all, why movies hit us different. Movies was more of a, like movies was a real event because people also don't get a lot of work went into movies. Now they just make that shit in the studio or in one spot, quick, digital grab. No, y'all. See, I'm saying that because how many of y'all remember the Juice soundtrack? The Juice soundtrack was fire. And that's what people don't get. The Menace to Society soundtrack was fire. The Boys in the Hood soundtrack was all right. But see, the New Jack City soundtrack was hot. See, people forgot about soundtracks. Now, why am I saying that? Because on the Juice soundtrack, Aaron Hall got the song "Don't Be Afraid." And I remember listening to that song. I used to like the beat. But that song, y'all, is 100% about RAPE. Listen to the song again. Anybody who does not know Aaron Hall is, you Google the song "Don't Be Afraid," and they got the lyrics typed out. You will see it. It's straight about RAPE. Don't be afraid. That's what it's about. Don't be afraid, little girl. I'm coming in that room. So he is who he is. He's a pervert. Just like when you see Juice, they promoted the young boy Q, the high school boy, going to the grown woman house. Because that was me young. Bro, when me and bro was young, we didn't know that mess with older woman. She would be in the Chester, but that's what it was. Because we liked it. We liked for older woman to touch on us. It's the truth, y'all. But it was normal. But you're going to see they put it in Juice. When Q and them high school kids, he had the grown-ass woman going to her house, cutting school. Because, like I say, we not just shaming men. A lot of women. No, this is what happened, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all this, too. A lot of reasons why a lot of men got in trouble growing up, because a lot of men did get over-sexualized, turned out by older women, y'all. It's the truth. Some like, I'm pretty sure it's some men on the sex registry right now that when they were young, you might find out they had a woman giving them sex at 12. That's what happened. That's what was happening back then, y'all. People don't want to talk about that part. So a lot of men grew up super fast as well. Okay, ladies, people, we talk about these men that are hornballs, horny, but we ain't looking at how back in the day, a lot of grown women did turn young boys out. How the hell you gonna give a young man good ass head and you throwing this stuff for him like that? You done turned the boy out. You can't, but that's what happened to us. Some of us, meaning I had boundaries, y'all. Meaning I wasn't no perv, but I'm just being real. My first real experience was with older woman. That's just it. So older woman did turn me out. This how older woman turned me out. I didn't want no younger woman. It was like that. I didn't want no younger woman. Like, if you wasn't older than me, I didn't want you. It was like that growing up for me. So I'm just letting y'all know it affects people different ways. But because when you're young and you dealing with an older woman, you ain't trying to look back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that because in the movie Juice, it showed you they were cutting high school, going where the old grown-ups be at. Okay, remember, they used to hang out in the pool hall. Grown-ass Samuel Jackson in there. He represented the old Geppetto. When you watch Juice, you're going to see Samuel Jackson, the old head, talking to the young schoolgirl in the pool hall, the game room. It's all in the movie. I'm saying all that because on the soundtrack is Aaron Hall's song, Don't Be Afraid, talking about RAPE. So when I tell y'all it's a culture we're raised in, do this stupid-ass music, even when I sung the song, I knew it wasn't something right. He said, you can yell and you can hit me, but it's just making me more horny. That's what he said. So what the hell is that? All right. He said, what else he said? No need to run, no need to hide. All the doors are locked, baby. Now I have you inside. See, I remember the lyrics, right? Just from hearing that song so much. That's what he said. So even back then, it was in my head like, yo, this shit ain't right. See him in the woods, right? Okay, that man is a tree jumper. That's who he is. He's a tree jumper. You see him, right? All right. Aaron Hall finally served papers in surprising place. Guess where they caught him at? Allegedly, he outside a motel in Atlanta. I don't know why a lot of Chesters go hide in Atlanta. I told you, I think their laws are lenient. I got to do my research. He's hiding in Atlanta. And he's by a motel. On top of that. What's up, Punches? What's good, bro? Punches know what I'm talking about. No, man, a lot of us, we got our virginity was broken from older women. That's what happened. I've never had a virgin, so I don't know what that is. I never busted cherry. I've never had a virgin because all my first woman were older woman. I ain't gonna say they was all grown, but when you 12 and this chick 18, 19, you still shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you 15 and she 23, or you know what I'm saying, 24. It was like that. You 16, she 25. Shit like that. Yeah, y'all. So I tell you, like, it's to the point, like, I'm like that to this day, right? Like, you know how we watch them TV shows growing up? I don't look at none of them like that, y'all. Like, you know how we watch Rudy Young? I never look at Rudy as she's sexy. She grown as hell. My mind was different. Like, all the child stars, I just looked at them as, like, my kid friends that grew up. I don't look at them like that. Like, Moesha, I never looked at Brandy as, like, a grown, sexy woman. Because that's my mind, like, that's like Raven Simone. Once I see you as a little ass child, you never gonna look grown and sexy to me. That's just me. So I always been like that. Like that child shit, I just don't like that shit. Y'all, let me just be honest with you. So this is what I want the bros to get, and a lot of people to get. These are the things we spoke about. R. Kelly got all the blame, but people got to understand this. It's many different generations that's tapped in. People got to understand that was a lifestyle. When I tell you it's a freaky damn generation in the era, it's a whole lot of them. It's Aaron Hall. It's the era, y'all. They're in our families. What I'm trying to tell you is, when we were going to high school, junior high, these are the guys that were coming to the schools. They are older than us, bro. But you're going to see, those who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. These guys right here always hung around us. They always had to be around us. One way or another. Whether they claim an OG, you're going to see, bro, when you was young, it was always these old heads trying to hang around you. One way or another. Because they knew what they was doing. A lot of them knew back then. Hang around my little man and them, he got the little girls. They tell you, man, this shit is a teaching and a culture. And when I say it's not just no damn R. Kelly, it's a whole lot of people that see, it was taught to them. They was taught it, so they didn't know no better. The generation before them was straight RAPEs. No, the only thing that stopped RAPE is this thing called DNA testing. Other than that, a lot of people wouldn't have stopped. But, y'all, you have to understand. Now, let's think in our mind, bro. I'm thinking back in junior high. I remember looking out the window and seeing the old head standing outside. Because there was stores across the street, but they'll be outside during school hours, before school and after school. Grown as hell, I'm just thinking in my mind as I got older. Yo, why was they always hanging outside the school? But it hit me older, like, I see what they was on. They was trying to holler at them girls. They was just, I get it now. And don't forget this, what older heads do. They sell drugs to youngsters too. So that's another thing. You had the old heads hanging at the school because they trying to sell us weed. You know, that's where it come from. It always been this older crowd than us, bro. They always was out to poison us. He's from the era. That's why I say, I got to be real. I know what era they from because I got brothers. They born in them 60s, bro. They're different from us. Their whole belief is different. That's why I say, if you're not born in the 60s, bro, how can you feel the same way about racism? You wasn't born in that shit. You was born seeing all couples together. They was raised in that racist shit. They was raised seeing all that. They was raised in the Vietnam. They raised from a different era from us, bro. But the difference is they just always want to act like us. They always want to be with us. Get it? No, I'm not from their era. I'm going to always let them know that. Y'all are from a different, y'all from the goddamn James Brown era, all right? that transitioned into the R&B funk. Y'all was raised on funk. You wasn't raised on rap. Get it? Y'all created rap in y'all era, but you was, see, my era, we fully raised on rap. I never was raised on no damn R&B at all. Y'all raised on George Clinton. Y'all raised on that funky shit. Get it? So I wanted y'all to understand it's a separation in these generations. It's just that they from that era of that funk. You see them looking like George Clinton, right? When they were talking about funk, they really about that funk. They from that era, y'all. But all they did was change their image and clothes and always try to act like they these other guys. No, y'all are from an era of funk, and a freak is normal. She's a freak. Freak of the week. That's for y'all. So y'all brought y'all freaky shit always around us. Always promoting that shit. Yo, bro, they the ones who taught us to drag women. I'm telling you the truth. They the ones, see, I ain't gonna snitch, man, but I'm telling you, man, they the ones put all that shit in our head, y'all. You gotta get a lot of coochie. You ain't a man if you ain't get a lot of coochie. They put it in our head, y'all. They from the era where no don't mean no. Man, she just saying no, man. You know, she really liked it. I'm telling y'all, that shit is a teaching, bro. And if you don't rebel on their ass, it's the reason why you on that red dot list. Because that's what they did in their era. Their era, there was no such thing as cameras. There was no such thing as reporting to the police. There was no such thing as DNA tests. It was word against word. Back in their era, they can literally take something from a woman and say she lying, and they couldn't prove it. That's the era they from, y'all. So I know who they are. You get it? And I'm going to say that because you're going to see with all the freaky RAP allegations, their whole era, they get quiet. Because they from a certain cloth. They know exactly what they from and what they about. All right, they raised up in the era of sex posters on the wall. All right, they from a freaky era, y'all. They were so poor back then. Only fun they had was sex. Get it? It was like that. It was racism for them, revolution, and sex. That's it. That's how they did back then. The main fun they had was sex. I'm not from that era. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Hey, y'all fam, let me make it simple for y'all. Bro, they raised in an era with no fucking video games. They had nothing else to do but be perverted looking at magazines. They from that era. Let's keep it real, all right? Y'all from an era, video games did not fucking exist. Y'all entertainment was sitting on the bed looking at a record cover. That's why y'all weird. Y'all weird for a lot of reasons. Y'all not from the era riding BMX bikes. No, that's my era, fool. My era from everything that's popping right now. Y'all from an era of looking at fucking funk covers, lusting up your cousins in the fucking house, and going outside being fucking freaky and doing dope and all this other shit. That's y'all. So I'm saying that because this is the era that didn't stop the cycles. They with the shit. Meaning, it's not a mistake. He's related to Diddy, goddammit. It's not a mistake. Aaron Hall finally served papers in surprising place. Guess what else y'all not getting? His energy was cloned to R. Kelly. So get it clear. Now remember when y'all always heard, R. Kelly got his whole style from Aaron Hall. So do you really get it now? R. Kelly got his whole style from Aaron Hall. For real, for real. Do you get it? And look at it like this. Maybe Aaron Hall could have did way more worse shit than R. Kelly. See that? That's why I keep telling y'all, I don't pick and choose. In this game, I'm not going to never say this one better than that one because I know how it works. Meanwhile, this fool could have RAPE'd New York, Chicago, LA, and a whole bunch of other states. Florida, and he chilling. And got way more RAPE victims than Diddy and R. Kelly put together. That's how I look at him. A fucking tree jumper. All right? That's it. That's right, bro. I was trying to tell y'all about rocking them beards. I wasn't trying to be funny. No, I'm trying to tell you, you're going to be classified. Told you that's the beard of a criminal now. That's what it means. One way or another. All right? After more than a year of evading process servers, iconic R&B singer Aaron Hall has reportedly been located and served with legal papers tied to a high-profile lawsuit involving belligerent bad boy Sean Diddy Combs. So he's in a lawsuit with Diddy. We know that, and that's what he was running from. So allegedly, he got served the papers. The discovery brings a dramatic close to a nationwide search that stretched from California to Ohio Now you just think of this pervert going from California to Ohio. See that? A pervert running all around America. And untimely ended at a suburban motel outside Atlanta. Plus, don't forget, over a year ago, we last checked his net worth. Before Aaron Hall went on a run, he had about 400,000 left to his name. So after being on a run, he gets caught by a motel. We probably can assume Aaron Hall might not got no house like that. Aaron Hall might have been on a run with all his goods. But didn't I tell you Atlanta is the home of washed up celebrities? I told you what it is. See, Atlanta is a place where every has-been celebrity feels like they're still a somebody when they go there. Yeah, that's how it all pans out. Meanwhile, they also go to Atlanta to hide out. Because when you're a celebrity, you don't want to be seen in New York, Chicago, or you don't want to be seen in California, Miami. No, they hide out in Atlanta, in the sticks, with a rent cheap at. That's what they be doing, y'all. All right? And plus, they know in Georgia, they fame lasts a little more than New York and California, Miami. That's all it is. That's the home of washed up celebrities, mainly the black ones. It's not a mistake Tyrese live in Atlanta. No, they all live there now. Get it? So I'm saying that because, no, y'all, the Atlanta hype is gone. It's nothing but perverts there now, y'all. I'm sorry to tell you that. Boosie live there. They all live there. Let's go. Meanwhile, we getting out of that dark shit. Katt Williams back at it. Katt Williams going on tour this year. She in a city near you. I might catch him in Charlotte this spring or something. All right. Anyway, look, check it out. Katt Williams back. Y'all know how he do. He throwing his shots. But y'all know I'm the man. I've been saying, like, yo, where the comedians at? All the comedians, podcasters. You got it now? In the end, Katt Williams is the king of comedy. Corey Holcomb is a joke. The rest of them are a joke. They podcasters now. They're not funny no more. Once you become a podcaster, you're not funny no more. You lose all your jokes. Eddie Griffin, you was funny. He was my homeboy, but you a YouTuber now. I'm not fond of no celebrity YouTubers at all. So, Katt Williams still the king of comedy. He didn't fold, y'all. See that? He didn't turn into a podcaster. So, Katt Williams is back to make us laugh. I'm saying that because everybody wanted us to be so miserable. We're not supposed to laugh no more. We're supposed to just care about all this dark shit, but I want to laugh. Let's go. So, 50 has since changed his tone regarding Katt's joke. Damn, Katt shooting at me? That's my man, he wrote. All right, I'm taking a break before I don't have no friends. Okay, I got a box head. It's cool. So, Katt Williams said 50 got a box head. I'm going to watch the shit today so I can see all the jokes, but I ain't going to say nothing else. But he said 50 got a box head. He roasted 50 on stage. But 50 said, I'll take that. He said, damn, Katt shooting at me. He did call Katt an ex-crackhead, though. He said, damn, Katt shooting at me. That's my man. But look what 50 said. All right, man, I'm taking a break before I don't have no friend. He basically said, I ain't going at Katt like that. Let me just get off this internet. But see, you seeing that 50 could take the jokes, y'all. That's what it's all about. You got to be able to take the jokes. You got to be able to take the joke. See, what some people didn't get, I'm talking to men. See, man, you ain't a man, but see, that's why we call you punks, right? Like, when you can't take a joke, you're just a punk. That's all it is. You're just a sissy, man. You're soft. You got to be to take jokes, bro. Take jokes. Because when you can't take a joke, I already know you can't fight. Simple. And I'm going to tell you how the formula. Joking. I had to learn how to joke. And if I couldn't know how to joke, I had to learn how to fight. Because if you can't tolerate somebody joking on you where I'm from, you better know how to fight because they're not going to stop. So you better know how to joke. And after that, you better know how to fight. And that's how it's going to be. Then if you want to take it somewhere else, we can do that too. But you must know how to joke. That's first. So it's not my fault. A lot of y'all were sissies and soft and they're not a joke. You got bullied. You would cry. It ain't my fault you used to pee on yourself. It's not my fault you got roasted in class many times. I know the ones who can't take jokes. You're sensitive. But the people with the biggest mouth, they can't take jokes. That's why I said you can say whatever you want about me. I won't fucking block it or nothing. I don't care. I love it. Because, y'all, you have to have balance in this world. And I say that because a lot of y'all are so goddamn miserable and depressing because you can't take jokes. And you don't know when to laugh at jokes. And I'm saying all that because y'all all saw 50 roasting. Katt Williams roast his ass. 50 said, I'm going to shut up. Let me be quiet for a minute. Simple. All right? Beat it. All right. You know what I'm saying? Look, he know he could go. He know, look, I could go back and forth with Katt, but I ain't really trying to do all that. I'll take this L. All right, we straight. All right, let's go. Check it out. 50 Cent responds to Katt Williams, joking about him. He was a crackhead. That's why he mad at me. So he called Katt Williams a crackhead. I went through all that to say, y'all, people started classifying joking as bullying. And I'm like, man, we're not tolerating that shit no more. All right, joking is not bullying. You ever had somebody go through your pockets before school? You ever had somebody pull a gun on you before you went to school? You ever had a gun pulled on you at 13 years old? Going in the 8th grade? That's fucking bullying. All right? Anyway, you ever had to fight for your goddamn fitted hat? Because a grown-ass man want to take your shit? That's bullying. You ever had a fight? You ever had a high school person jacking you up and you in the 7th grade and this motherfucker 16 years old jacking you up and you 12? That's bullying. Get it? You ever had real bullies when you got to figure out back route to leave class early and do all this other shit, come to school late because you know they outside? That's bullying, fool. Some people had to bring their parents to take them to school. That's bullying. They couldn't go to school unless they had to bring their big brother. They couldn't go. That's bullying, fool. Joking ain't bullying. Shit, you be happy to get joked on. No, I'm saying that because they started saying joking was bullying, y'all. The kids want to take their own life because of jokes. Stop it, man. Now let's get back into it, y'all. No more black clouds. Well, 50 called Katt a crackhead. He said Katt used to be a crackhead. Well, Katt from that era, all of them was smoking crack, man, because it was cool back then. See, back in the day, they ain't have Molly and perks. Man, they was fucking with crack and weed laced with crack rock and cigarettes laced with crack dust. That's what they was doing back then. Not saying that's what Katt was doing, but that's what they all was doing. All right? It went hand in hand, bro. Don't let them fool you. The weed laced with the crack was chased down by ice cold 40 of beer. But they're not going to tell you that. In one hand, they had a woolly, crack mixed with weed. In the other hand, a cold 40 to wash it down. They know what the fuck they was doing, but they ain't going to admit it. What if I told you I might be crazy because back in the day I had to smell crack rock? We come outside, the old head smoking crack outside, y'all woolies. We had to smell it. There's a reason why we crazy. There's a reason why, bro. Guess what we used to do? When they was in the staircase getting high, we used to bust in that shit like that and make them drop their shit and run. That's what we used to do, y'all. I swear to God. Badass kid. But we did inhale fucking woolly smoke. Maybe that made us crazy, bro. It might have did. It might have did. Katt think I set him up. That's what he said. He said Katt think I set him up in Shreveport. He was talking to Dave Chappelle backstage and didn't see Michael Blackson hit the stage. I think he said he smoked crack or he was a crackhead. That's why he mad. So long story short, y'all know Katt Williams and Michael Blackson got beef. So 50 had a comedy show in Louisiana. Katt Williams backstage talking to Dave Chappelle, while Katt talking to Dave, Michael Blackson on stage roasting Katt Williams, calling him a crackhead. So 50's basically saying Katt Williams got mad at him for letting Michael Blackson roast him on the stage, more or less. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what 50 said. But anyway, Katt Williams called 50 a squarehead. So let's go. Let's go. Meanwhile, this is 50 in Miami. So I want y'all to see the update. 50's getting checks right now, left and right. He's getting so many checks. We've been looking at this since the Diddy doc dropped. Chris, he been getting a hell of checks. He getting checks. Katt Williams getting checks. Now, what am I showing you? I get to show you this part now. Okay. Now, remember when everybody else was winning, you didn't hear nothing about Katt Williams. Katt Williams was ghost. 50 was ghost. But now you see the tables turn. Remember, everybody was against Katt Williams? Let's all be real. Then at one point, it looked like Katt Williams was finished. He was done. I never gave up on him because I knew what was going on. I knew they were blackballing him. When he came out and said, Tiffany Haddish ain't funny and Kevin Hart ain't funny, I was with him 100%. What they say about Katt Williams, he hating. Where Kevin Hart at now? Diddy parties. Where Tiffany Haddish at now? Okay. Katt Williams still himself doing comedy. No. Kevin Hart is a mascot for fantasy draft king, something like that. No, he's still doing comedy. Katt Williams is still himself. He didn't lose his integrity. He didn't lose his talent, y'all. So now you watching. In the end, Katt is back winning. 50 back winning. It's just the table's turn. I want y'all to see that. When I was saying things like a lot of people, their water's cut off. So now I can show you. Katt Williams tours lined up for the whole year. Money in the bag. While Netflix playing, paid off that. So I'm showing you. That's called winning. Bingo. Not meaning they play on social media, but they got real shit going on. Boom. Now, as we speaking, 50 play around online. What is he doing? Collecting checks. 50 Cent in Miami last month. So, like I said, they play around online, but they get money. The other rappers are not getting no money. You get it now? So when he beef with Jimmy, whatever 50 does online, to be honest with you, 50 just plays online to entertain us. The regular people, the fans. He just do that to entertain the fans. But other than that, he's getting to the real money as a rapper. I'm still a rapper getting checks. I'm still doing it all. I'm still doing movies. I still got my studio. He's doing it all. He's not just playing online. Meanwhile, the rest of them, they don't have nothing left but online. That's what they got left. That's why I say it's a difference. A line been drawn. When I said everybody's not going to get money no more, that's why they going to fail. So now look at it like 50 is recouping all that extra money while he was out. While he was being kept out, whatever you want to say. Now, we know he would still get money off Power, but his money was still limited. It was just Power money. Stuff like that. Okay, Katt Williams was still getting money. He was still doing tour, but now he got the Netflix. He got a bigger platform. He's going to be bigger this time. So you're able to see. Now look at it. Let's slow it down, y'all, because remember, y'all don't get it was nations against people. Now let's look at the kings of comedy. All of them were against Katt. The fake kings of comedy anyway. Steve Harvey, D.L. Hewley. Ricky Smiley against him too. Said Entertainer against him too. The whole, anybody with them, anybody down with everybody I said, they all against him. Get it? So people not look at Katt getting money now, where Ricky Smiley at? Oh, Ricky Smiley's a fucking blogger. His shit is flopping. Ricky Smiley ain't even funny no more. Huh? Now, I will say Cedric the Entertainer, he still got a TV show. For those who don't know, Cedric the Entertainer and Pam, y'all know Pam from Mark, Tashina Arnold. Tashina Arnold and Cedric the Entertainer have a TV show, y'all. So I'm telling y'all that. For some of y'all should support it. If you want them to stay on TV, y'all should support it and come on CBS. But I also know a lot of y'all got Paramount. Y'all already know this. But Cedric the Entertainer, he just being a cut, but he's still getting his checks too. But Katt Williams is now winning more than Steve Harvey. See that? Steve Harvey's scared because of Diddy parties. Lori Harvey. So Steve Harvey, you're going to see Steve Harvey has shut up the past, 2-3 years? Steve Harvey been walking on eggshells. Get it? He ain't saying nothing. He praying Katt Williams don't expose him. So that's where we at. Y'all just watching how the tables have just turned. That's it. Tables have turned. 50 Cent's Humor and Harmony Weekend, Dave Chappelle, Katt Williams, and more hit Shreveport. So this was the event where 50 let Michael Blackson go on stage and call Katt Williams a crackhead. Katt Williams, he wasn't feeling that. He held a grudge over that. He made sure he threw some shots at 50 on that stage. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got another one for y'all. Remember when I said Netflix is the new BET? You got it now? I've been figured out. Once I seen y'all old favorite president got to deal with Netflix, I already know what's up. I told you I was fighting to go to Netflix forever. I ain't want to go to Netflix. Only reason why I went to Netflix was because of the reckoning. But I will tell you this. I do watch Netflix, but this is what I'm ashamed of a lot of y'all before. Nobody told me Netflix got a lot of real shit on there. Yeah. Netflix got a lot of movies dealing with truth, all that shit on there. Told you, I just don't watch one department. But I told you Netflix was the new BT. And if they don't run a Netflix, they ain't getting no checks, most of them. Netflix is the new BET. Get it? All right. Y'all got that part. Okay. Netflix is black entertainment. Put it like this. The Black Entertainment Channel now has a department segment on Netflix. Meaning, anybody you know from BT, anybody you used to love, you'll find them on Netflix. That's about it. Because wherever the money at, that's where they run. Because remember, they all followers. So let's go. Now, 50 also took time out to roast Stephon Diggs. And he said something I was thinking. 50 Cent has been making rounds on social media. Most recently targeting Stephon Diggs and Cardi B on Instagram while poking fun at their rumored breakup. So, like I assume, Stephon Diggs, he got bad luck. And that's why I'm like, did Cardi B put a curse on him? He lost the Super Bowl and his girl the next day. Like in 2 days, he lost everything. 50 Cent weighs in on Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. All right, there you have it, man. But we know, man, we're not even going there. We're just going to leave it as a gimmick. This is what Katt Williams talking about. Katt Williams talks buying a military base to turn into a movie studio like Tyler Perry. So I told y'all comedy, before this year came in, I told you comedy coming back. You seeing Dave Chappelle, Mike Epps. Corey Holcomb, goodbye. You're a YouTuber now. And you got charges on you. All right? Sorry. Comedy coming back. Trust me. I think that's why I was kind of depressed. Yeah. And whatever happened to Rel? Rel was funny. What happened to Rel, y'all? To me, Rel was funny. Rel from Chicago. He was funny. Next thing you know, you ain't see Rel no more. So, Katt Williams supposed to be building a studio just like 50. So I'm looking at it like this. His department probably going to be strictly comedy. What else we know? Ain't it about time for Katt Williams to have a comedy TV show? Shit. If Sad had one, Steve had one, I think it's time for Katt Williams to have a regular TV show. I think it's time for that. What y'all think? Let Katt Williams have a TV show playing a father role. Get it? A goddamn Katt Williams, Bill Cosby shit. That should be funny. Let Katt Williams have a TV show now. It's his time. All right? I say that because everybody else had their time. Even DL Hewley had a TV show. The Wayans brothers had a TV show. We keep going. It's Katt Williams' turn to have a TV show, goddammit. All right? Let's go. We need new shit. So, Katt Williams also was roasting the FBI director and 50 Cent. That guy Patel, they've been talking about how he's scrambling, doing a lot of shit too. I don't deal with that shit. But he is funny too. So, we're going to have some laughs, y'all. The laughs ain't Katt Williams. The laughs is Kirk Franklin. Now, today, I'm not trying to do a lot of talking. I just want all of y'all to be your own judge. Because like I said, y'all got to excuse me. I get baited in too. See, I tell y'all, every day it's going to be topics of ignorance. It's going to be topics of race. It's going to be topics of sex. And these topics are also baiting topics to get us worked up. But I be trying to tell people, I just try to translate these stories, but I do have to be careful about my opinions because I want people to get, it's not just me. I want y'all all to give your own opinion to yourself. You ain't got to say it out loud. Kirk Franklin is promoting for all churches. He talking to black people to stand up and go against ICE. We're going to look at that and y'all all be your own judge. Is he right? Should you follow him? Hey, just pay attention. Let's go. Let's just get into it. Oh, we're going to get in there. Let's check this out. They not tell you they're miserable? Miserable. Meaning, y'all now finally get who Whoopi really is now, right? Whoopi one of them. No, I say that. That's what I'm saying. People forget Whoopi Goldberg was originally a comedian. That's what a lot of people don't get neither. If you really want to be technical, because I remember being a little boy sitting on the floor and my mother and watching her on HBO, and I got to go in the room at night. But then I noticed something. Really, after she made Color Purple, she became a dark cloud after that. She wasn't funny no more after that. I just really peeped it recently. Like, yo, she was a comedian. What happened? That fucking movie, Color Purple. People don't even know Whoopi originally is a comedian. But she is so dark now and so political that she ain't even funny no more. She's nothing. And I'm saying that because Whoopi is miserable. She ain't used to be like that. But I said that for history. Remember, y'all, it's Black History Month, right? Well, y'all keep forgetting. Being that you celebrate Black history, history is anything fucking last year and beyond. I say that because some of y'all are at a certain age and don't even know that Whoopi Goldberg was originally a comedian. Yes, but she's not funny no more. Let's go. Check this out, y'all. I told you somebody was being stalked out. Now, y'all remember the other day I was making a comment about the gloves? He walking around with gloves? Look what somebody said. Check this out. What's the deal with the gloves, punk? What's the deal with the gloves? Because I said, he sent a subliminal message to somebody. I know what gloves mean, bro. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from the street. I know what the gloves mean. What you about to put in some work? You about to get busy? What you about to do? What you about to do, bro? Huh? Who you sending that message to? All right? I get it clear. And don't forget, on his hoodie, it says his lyrics. The game needs me. Something like that. He's sending subs at somebody. I don't know who. But somebody caught it. What they say? What's the deal with the gloves, punk? All right. So I'm just letting you know. Everybody catch your subliminal messages. It's just that everybody don't take it the same. So he could be trying to scare somebody. Somebody that know him personally, he could be trying to scare their ass. You don't know what I say, subliminal messages. Oh, shit. Yo, see, this I like to pick. As far as we know, okay, let's look at all the allegations on Jay-Z. They say he do this and that to people. As far as we know, behind the scenes, when he pull up, that's how he pull up on your ass. See, we know the good Jay-Z, but when Jay-Z pull up on your ass, he might come with a hoodie and gloves on. See, we don't know how he roll. But meanwhile, that could be a subliminal message. I want me to put on these gloves. You want me to pull you know what I'm saying? Bingo. That could be a shot at 50. 50 roasting his ass. All right, 50. So sad. So my point is, me and others get it clear. It's just entertainment, but I'm saying, what's the deal with the gloves, punk? What you trying to say? You trying to say you're going to put in some work? My people in LA know what the gloves mean. Anybody from Bangor know what gloves mean. Anybody know what gloves mean. He's sending them shots. Let's go. Now, I'm just showing you when I said people been using their kids, and I told you they don't care about their kids getting exploited. Thank you, Honey Drizzle. See this? Kids getting exploited. They talking about his daughter looking like her mom. Now, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. This is what y'all don't get. Told y'all all that weirdo talk. Girl, you look just like your mother. See that? He handsome. He look just like his father. Told you, man. That's y'all culture. Told you, y'all weird. Why you posting my kids for? Why the fuck you posting my kids? It's called exploitation. Shit, I ain't getting no traffic. Thank you very much, Honey Drizzle. He's wearing the gloves so he doesn't leave any DNA around. Exactly. You see this? 3 comments. But this is what I want y'all to see. Told you, a lot of y'all be getting baited with your pedo behavior. Blue Ivy looking like her mom. What the fuck does that mean? And why did you post it? Why'd you like it, guys? The fuck does that mean? See that? But you're going to see this janky-ass website exploiting their daughter for clout. See that? All right, y'all. I just want y'all to get, you think it's normal, but it's not. Just like he know what he doing. As long as you're going to talk about my daughter, not me, it's okay. Hey, you can talk about the kids, just don't talk about me. Meanwhile, somebody posted, they took the bait. I don't take the bait. Somebody took the bait. That's what he wants you to do. He wants you to talk about his kids, dummy. Right here. Blue Ivy looking like her mom. Sound like some Geppetto shit to me. Get it? All right. Told y'all whole code is backwards. Sanders become laughing stock. Say it again. Sanders become laughing stock. I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying, my brother? Because as a coach, my brother, the Lord must always be with you when you're making up these plays. But I'm going to need the Lord more than ever because I ain't got no help. And I went 3-9 last year. All right, y'all. Let's go. Now that Deion is struggling with his inconsistency and his boys are failing miserably, it won't be long. Rest in peace. What I say, he's going to get fired eventually. He will. So it's coming. It's coming, y'all. So I'm letting you know. I'm not the one saying it. I'm the one to tell you. What I see in others, I give you everything in real time. I have to say everything and dumb it down like a child, y'all. Because 2 years ago, when I first revealed things about Deion, before he even started Colorado, I told him what was going to happen. I told him how it was going to play out. They said I was a hater. I'm hating on the black man. Oh, so you won't work for the white man, but you'll beg for the black man, huh? All right, let's go. Y'all see Rihanna getting chunky, right? Yeah, she getting chunky. But you know what I'm looking at, y'all? This is what I was looking at, honestly, on some real shit. This is why y'all got to get this part right here. Y'all not, I swear to God, some of y'all don't get it. Y'all not looking at how they are just becoming parents. Y'all were not even to watch the slow behavior of these celebrities just becoming parents. Y'all not looking at that. See how y'all, you so praised, you so trained to praise them. Yo, dumbass don't raise kids, grown as hell, smart. Your kids grow up. They just having their first kids. Let me make it more clear for you. Real clear. They just had their first kids. Bro, y'all get this shit? They're weird for real. They're fucking weird. They're really weird. They have kids late, all of them. And not, I'm just saying it for a reason. They live a particular life. Then they had kids second. But what do they know about kids? That's why you're always going to see that nanny right there. They don't know about no damn kids, but they have to breed. They have to breed. That's why you're going to see he didn't get married till he had to, 2008, and he ain't had kids till he had to after that. Like I said, I'm from New York City. I've never knew nobody from New York City that waited till after 40 to have kids. Meaning he could have had kids whenever he wanted kids. Maybe he didn't want kids like that. But I look at Jayz weird, he rich as hell. I look at him weird because he had kids late. That's how I look at him. I look at him like he walk around with his kids like he the shit with his kids. Bro, I had kids a long time ago, and you keep wanting me to think your kids more important than my kids. That's why I say y'all delusional, bro. That's why I say y'all delusional. Because y'all keep thinking y'all kids, like, because y'all had kids, y'all and y'all kids so fucking special. I got a better one for you, punk. Guess what, bro? You don't know nothing about being a real father. Guess what? You never had to get real pamp. You never had the feeling of how I'm going to keep these pampers going. You never had to deal with that. You're not a real father. You ain't going to trick me. You never walked down the block with your child's mom with a stroller. You never helped your child's mother bring the kids upstairs. You're not a real father, guys. You guys act like fathers and parents. You didn't do the basic shit. Basic shit, bro. Well, I say you got nothing. Don't fool you. He gonna act like a father. I have no proof he's a real father. The average father got real shit. Bills on the table, gotta work, feed the kid, feed mom, feed the household. They ain't gotta do that shit. They had kids after they rich already. What they know about parenting, y'all? You got kids after you rich. They don't know about parenting. The real shit. Scared, bro, that milk running out. Gotta stretch the milk. No, they don't know about that. Get the fuck out of here, all right? I don't respect none of their parenting. All right, that's for you too, Rihanna. I don't care. All right? Because y'all keep trying to flush out kids like y'all ain't no better parents than nobody else. God damn it, y'all rich already. That ain't parenting. Shit. The broker the parent, that's the more parenting they got to do. Shit. Do you know how it is to be a parent and they wake up, ain't no food in their closet, no food in the house, and you a parent, what you got to do? You got to show parenting skills. You got to make some shit happen. They don't know about that. Now I'm saying that because look how fast time went, y'all. Everybody's stuck in the kiddie age, man. Rihanna's a grown one with kids now. 17 years, 20 years, y'all. I want y'all to get life has moved on, man. But at the end of the day, no, y'all, they really weird because they late parents. They late parents, man. I'm not saying late parenting is weird. I'm saying that they having their first kids late. I had homeboys that got there. We teenagers, bro, got 3 kids. bro got 3 kids at 20. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, like, this shit ain't nothing to me. So it's funny to me to watch these celebrities with their kids, like they so happy and proud and shit. I'm like, man, they actually fucking slow for real. Deionsanders become a laughing stock after sounding too invested in his sons. Why? He's distracted from his failed career. You see, my brother, my son's gonna be great. You get it? He's a laughing stock. So when I said nobody was all right, you got it. Let's move on. All right, y'all, let's go. This when I get to have fun. Check it out. Who is that? Who is that, y'all? Everybody gather around, gather around, gather around. We're gonna have some fun. Told you, man, they make y'all like anybody. Y'all did not want to respect the power of Hollywood makeup, Hollywood camera, Hollywood lights. God damn it. They can pick anybody and make them a star. That's Kirk Franklin, y'all. That's Kirk Franklin. He went from this to a goddamn MC Hammer, P. Diddy / gospel singer rapper. What the fuck? This Kirk Franklin. That's why this was so funny with y'all, right? You know why it's funny? The same guys they wouldn't give a time of day in real life. Once they become a celebrity and they draw on a hairline or some shit, the woman loved them niggas. That's what's so funny. A lot of them get tricked. Because these same men, they wouldn't give a time of day. That's Kirk Franklin, y'all. A fucking goofy. A fucking crooked ass hairline, y'all. Look at his hairline. This shit crooked as hell. It's okay, though. But that's the real Kirk Franklin without the makeup and Hollywood shenanigans, all right? Stop. And they say, stop. I fucking hated that song. All right? That's right. Hated that damn song. Let's go, y'all. All right? But it is also being said that Kirk Franklin is scared. For a lot of reasons. You know why he's scared. But today, let's slow it down. You're going to get it today. All right? Since y'all love to follow people, since y'all be on this shit, everybody's the same, and everybody's supposed to hang together. All right. I finally get to show y'all today about the word we, us. Okay, so Kirk Franklin said, we need to go against ICE. Not me, you. He said the church needs to go against ICE. I would just break it down. Kirk Franklin gave a rally cry to his people in them churches. It's time to stand up and go against ICE. And when we look at the reason why he said that, I'm going to try not to bust out laughing. And I swear to God, if you hypocrites don't say nothing, I'm just going to be quiet. Let's go, y'all. Y'all all be the judge for yourself. Let's go. All right. So this was one of their leaders. All right. So you see the magic of Hollywood, right? He went from this to this. They try to make Kirk Franklin look like Diddy. And it said that MC Hammer gave him a few dancing lessons. Let's go. No, y'all. They say Kirk Franklin was scared his ass is going to be in the Diddy news. That's part of it. That's why he's quiet. But we're going to get into this shit. Let's go. I ain't stalling y'all no more. I'm trying not to go there, but we got to go. Fuck it. All right. Kirk Franklin shares his thoughts on what the church could be doing during today's climate. So he coming at the church too. He reminds people. Now, let's break this down. This is now, Baller Alert is a hip-hop blogger site. A hip-hop blogger site is posting a gospel man who is telling these guys they need to fight against ICE. Let's go. He reminds people, and I don't want to say this, I don't want to say the name. I don't like saying religious name because it's blasphemy online. All right? That's why I like saying the name. Because they made a mockery of these religious names. That's why I like saying them. Check it out. He reminds people. I can't say it, y'all. All right. He reminds people that Jesus' parents were immigrants. What the fuck is he talking about, y'all? What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Didn't I tell y'all this ain't our fight? This ain't nobody fight. If you American, it's not your fight. If y'all don't fucking come at him in the name of blasphemy, I'm not fucking with y'all no more. I'm not fucking playing with y'all no more. I'm not. This man said Jesus was an immigrant. I didn't want to repeat it, y'all. Where the fuck you get that from? Oh my God. If y'all do not call for this man, hey, mind you, he's coming at the church. He let it be known. Y'all are hypocrites. Here we go. I'm not gonna repeat that shit. He reminds people that Jesus' parents, is he trying to be funny? Is he trying to say Jesus was an immigrant? Because his name is Jesus. All right, his name is Jesus. Is he trying to say Jesus was really an immigrant? Man, Kurt Franklin, I might fucking beat your ass when I see you for this shit. All right. He reminds people that Jesus' parents were immigrants and emphasizes that the mission isn't just about saving souls, it's about protecting lives. All right? I'm watching the chat to see who's going to try to defend this, and I'm waiting for one of y'all to say something. Go ahead and say it. I already know what you're going to say. Say it. Anyway, let's say it again. He reminds people that Jesus' parents were immigrants, and he emphasizes that the mission isn't just about saving souls, it's about protecting lives. So he's telling you, you got to stand up, go against ICE. You got to protect lives. But who life you protecting? I want to know. Shit. Okay. Now, here you have it, y'all. He understands the people he's talking to is 100% brainwashed. He knows if he use a trigger word, the trigger word is Jesus. Here you have it. Now, let's look at this. He's saying to go against the grain, fight. But he ain't going to tell you you're going to end up just like this. What else he not telling you? People that don't know the law. What's up, Black the Free Think? What's up, my brother? Check it out. Look at the back of their shirts, y'all. Do you see ICE? This is what I told a lot of y'all. This is why a lot of y'all been getting tricked, pranked, and a lot of y'all going to be in prison. Do you see ICE on the back of that? Okay, well, some of y'all that's so smart, what does that say on the back of their jersey or their jacket? What is that? What is HSI? Told y'all been getting caught in smoke screens because y'all don't know the law. It's all agencies. It ain't ICE. But let's bring it back. Do you see this man getting arrested at his job? Use your brain. I know some of you don't work, so you don't comprehend a motherfucker at work. If you don't work, you don't know about people that work. But you ask one question. Why did the police go to work to get him? It's very simple. Why did the police go get him from work? The other question is, do you see ICE on the back of that? Okay. So when I said, if you're not illegal, you have nothing to worry about. Okay. Obviously, if this motherfucker working at a job and they had to get him from work, what does that mean? Okay. Keep listening to the same people and watch what's going to happen to you. Now, check it out. if they had to get up from work, y'all, when I said illegals were here making more money than Americans, here's the proof. If you don't have a job, if you don't know about working, they were making more money than you, but you're going to go try to fight and fight and fight. Meanwhile, that man they arrested, he's smart. He will send his checks home every payday. So you know what that means? Fool, when they get sent home, that's not punishment. He been sending checks home the whole time. He just called his wife. Yes, see, they got me. Yes. See, I'll be home shortly. That's about it. You gonna fight. But guess what? Let's rewind the picture. You listen to Kirk Franklin. Now you imagine that being you at your job. Picture that. See? You listen to Kirk Franklin and you call yourself Fighting Ice on Saturday, and now you visualize this them coming to your job on Monday because your stupid ass was on camera. You got it now? You got it? That's you on Monday, fool. That's you at Amazon, nigga. That's you. Listen to Kirk Franklin. You don't got to be a fortune teller. You just watch and look at it and say, damn, if I listen to Kirk, that's going to be me. Yeah, nigga, that's going to be you. Meanwhile, let's go. Because Kirk Franklin ain't going outside. So like I said, Kirk Franklin, don't talk about the church. You go outside. You bring the church. Let me see you walk up on ice and do that stomp dance right in their face. If you do that, I will respect you. All right, that's it. Walk up to them right now and say, stop, and go and get up in their face and do that fucking stomp dance. Stop, boom, boom, and have a choir with you. I swear, if you do that, I will respect you, Kirk. That's right. You and the choir go to Minnesota, and I'm talking about go. You ain't got to do no violence, but you got to go right in that ice officer's face and have at least 20 choir members and say, stop, in his face, and I'm going to respect that shit. I'm going to say, man, the church really stood up to them, man. Real talk. But if you ain't doing that, y'all going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be real. Yo, y'all, if y'all don't strike his ass down, I'm done with y'all, man. See, I was going to convert, but if y'all don't strike his ass down, I'm not converting. Straight up. This man said Jesus' parents were immigrants. He said Jesus' parents were immigrants. No, y'all, the point is, why is he bringing that up? Why is he using that to gaslight those black people like that? I swear, man, if they don't leave them black people alone, man, I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I've never heard this shit. Y'all always talk about the white man lying. The white man never say no shit like that. My point is this. I know the story. I know he trying to say because, you know, Mary and them were living from place to place. I know they trying to say I'm not trying to hear that shit. He's trying to use that as an excuse for this. He said that Jesus' parents were he trying to say they were illegals. No, fool. Man, I'm not fucking with y'all, man. Straight up. Straight up, man. See that? Okay. You don't gotta be smart. You listen to Kirk Franklin, there you go right there. That's what happened to you. Look at the back of that. Doesn't say ice. Nope. Told you y'all gassed up by ice. Guess who outside in the car? FEDS. Thank you very much, Punches. Thank you very much, Nikki. Thank y'all. We up. Hey, yo, I'm not playing. Family, back in the day at protest, the real preachers used to go. That's right. And they did used to sing music. Yes, they did. So this church now fake, bro. Hey, we up, y'all. We up. Give me 1 second, y'all. Stop. And it's it. Man, if y'all don't cancel that dude, I'm done with y'all, man. I'm not playing. This is the last straw right here. If I don't see it go viral for Kirk Franklin getting his ass lit up, I'm not fucking with y'all. Straight up. I'm not fucking with y'all. Straight up. If nobody don't crucify his ass. My whole point is this, Kirk Franklin, what you gonna do? You going outside or not? You trying to gaslight people to go outside. What you gonna do? Let's go, y'all. There was somebody said about you, Kirk Franklin. I feel like Kirk Franklin has been to Diddy parties. He gives me a baby oil vibe. Yeah, he does. Because everybody know about Kirk Franklin. Everybody know what he like. All right? Ain't that right, Kirk? Here go the real Kirk Franklin, y'all. Before the blacks made him a superstar. Fool like the real Carlton. All right? That's Kirk Franklin, y'all. You see how the industry could turn anybody to a fucking rapper? There you got it. They gave him an MC Hammer formula. That's it. Study MC Hammer. Yeah, study this. That's Kirk Franklin, y'all. Told you they buy anybody, y'all. That's Kirk. This nigga went from a nerd to a preacher that raps and dance. And meanwhile, he's telling them to go get locked up. That's what he's telling you. Let's go. Let's break it down, y'all. Let's go. I think that we should be intentional about being very vocal about, first of all, Jesus. Jesus' mama and daddy were immigrants. Franklin said, we need to be very careful not to be arrogant and prideful. Jesus' mama and daddy were immigrants. All right. You see how you see? I say stuff, they be like, blasphemy, all this. He said Jesus' mama. Where's that written at? Jesus' mama. Jesus' mama and daddy. Where's that written at? Jesus' mama and daddy were immigrants. Where did it say that at? They were not called immigrants, but anyway, let's say it's the truth. Okay, fuck it. Let's say it's the truth. So now they supposed to go outside and fight ICE? Okay. Meanwhile, Kirk Franklin, why are you trying to get those blacks locked up? Bro, why are you trying to get them arrested? Because they don't listen. You trying to gas them up to go out there and fight so they get arrested. Man, stop it, bro. Meanwhile, do you see ICE on the back of that? ICE didn't go to his job and get him. Now, let me show y'all idiots who do. I told you it was a plan for you're not going to know your country, you're not going to know the law, and you're going to listen to anybody that tell you shit. Meanwhile, it's going to make you so dumb. Check it out. Do you see ICE on the back of that? They all one. It's just letters on the back of the jacket. Let me show y'all something. This is what I'm trying to tell you. We in a world now. Police don't play around no more. Meaning, when they come to get you, they know exactly who they coming to get. This is all the stuff a lot of you slow people don't understand. Because you were caught up in defund the police. Defund the police meant we don't need useless humans that don't do shit but sit on their ass, drink coffee, beat people up, dirty ass cops we can't fucking trust no more. We got to put body cams on their dirty ass. We can get rid of all their dumb ass. Defund the police means we're only keeping the smart police and the new police in this technology. The humans are only used to enforce the law. That is it. It's it. When the police come, they already know what they're coming to get. So I kept telling you jackasses. That's how it works now. There's none of that other shit. They already know what they're coming to get. Period. Let me give you some clarity, pickleheads. They already know what they're coming to get. That's how they roll now on every level. It ain't no more this and that and third. When they come, they know what they're coming to get. That's why I showed you. See that paperwork? You see that printer? They work on paperwork. They know who to come and get. That's how crime. That's the new policing, ass. When they ride behind you now, they just scan your plate. When he behind you, damn right he's scanning your ass. That's the new shit. They know your They know your car registered. They know you got in all that. Scan your shit. See? You think it's back in the day. They're going to pull me over. Nope. Scan your shit. Quick. That's the new shit. Everything is, y'all, the new policing is the cameras you seen get put up when we was in the house. All the new cameras, the new drone technology, that is the police. The human police are only used for executing the law, meaning going to get the people, going to pick them up, going, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Other than that, they got a job to do. That's what I tell you. They do real shit now. Real homework, real surveillance, real everything. When they come, they know what they come to get. Actual fact, all eyes dotted, bing, 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 bing. That's that. But I'm going to ask you slow people again. Do you see ICE on the back of that? Do you see ICE on the back of this? Okay. No, when I told you everybody's going to fucking prison for their dirty ass behavior, everybody's going to prison. Homeland Security. Anybody that has been going against this country, anybody that has been putting the country in threat. Keyword, anybody who been putting Americans in debt. Threat. Anybody who been looking at Americans as victims. A 5-figure discount to come up. They all gonna be gone. Everybody labeled as domestic terrorists. That's gangs and a lot of other organizations. Any organization going against the government, you're classified as domestic terrorism. It ain't my fault you didn't do your homework on Timothy McVeigh. It's not my fault you didn't do your history on the Klan. I've been telling you all these things. Now, that's where we at now. But under these new laws, domestic terrorists, you're not going in a regular jail neither. Let's go. Meaning, you listen to Kirk Franklin and your ass to be just like that. Let's go. Because you got the proof now, gaslighting. Bingo. You see them in Long Island, New York? Do you see it say ICE on that? Right there, do, right? The other one say police, right? But it's a trick. The word police, the word ICE is right there. ICE is in the word police. No, man, it's just letters. That's all it is. To me, that shit say DA. It say FBI. It say all of it. To me, it's the same shit. Yeah. Why I say that? Because you asked this question. Why is Kirk Franklin gaslighting people to go against the police when he's not? And why is he using the church? And why is he using Jesus' name in vain? Why? I can see if he was out there. I can see if he was out there with a Bible in his hand screaming, he ain't doing nothing. Meanwhile, you're not going to say it's blasphemy for a man to speak of the Lord with lipstick upon his lips? A man with lipstick? Okay. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's move on, y'all. I just want y'all to get this shit. Don't listen to these fools. The book of Hov. We must now bow our head. Go to chapter 10, verse 3. Let us now bow our heads and pray, my family. The book of Hov. All right. Y'all see entertainment crashing? Shade room. I'm here to remind you every day about y'all crash. See it? They talk. I want y'all to see this part right here. This is how they made all these artificial celebrities famous. By keep posting them, keep saying their name, keep posting them, keep saying their name. And this is what made you buy Krishan. This is what made you buy Blueface. This is what made you buy all these knockoff celebrities you love. Because the Shade Room is from Africa, and they just try to make money off any black name they can. They make up shit. Woo, child. Victory Woods shares spicy words. See that old school shit, child? Please. Corny as hell. Told you it's over with. Old. Corny. They still talk like my fucking grandma, auntie and them, y'all. They wasn't at the table with my auntie and them chopping up for real. They was not at the table with my mother, my aunt, when they was drinking beer, smoking cigarettes, talking about child. They not from that. They perpetrating. Meanwhile, y'all look at this shit. Charlemagne don't accept it's over, y'all. Charlemagne, you was going to be big, but you became a Rock Nation prisoner. Only reason why you guys were hot, because you was on Power 105. That had Diddy behind you, Jay-Z, New York. You was the Southern boy from South Carolina that used to tickle. You guys like to be tickled, and you like pickles. That's about it. Other than that, Charlemagne, let's look at your coworker. Because I've been told y'all time was coming up when I first started. That was 5 years ago, but it's playing out now. Let's continue on. Let's look at Angela Yee. Hey, Angela Yee, what's up? Still talking your hip-hop shit? Last time I heard you was on the radio with Mano as a host. Then I saw Mano turn into a podcaster. I assume you fired his ass. I don't know. But growing up hip-hop, when you're going to be Angela Yee, you're going to be a grown-ass woman still talking with a kid voice, and it's going to end bad for you in the end. Yeah, I had respect for her, but at the end, I didn't know why. She was with the gang, and they started doing little shit. I don't know about y'all, but I never forgave them for what they did to Lil Mama. I never forgave that. Me personally, I didn't like that shit. I didn't like that because I know who they are. They're punks. They pick and choose who they fuck with. Somebody they love or know they better stay their ass in pocket, they're gonna kiss their ass and be smiling. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I like that album. Hey, that song you got, man. They be so happy with somebody, but somebody else, they pick on them. Y'all ain't notice that? Do their little shots. It was always a game, y'all. Now look at it like this with Charlemagne. Because he worked for them. He worked for Rock. He worked for them. He worked for them. Just know that. Now I want y'all to see it clear how they was playing this shit. Check it out. See, anybody on a certain level come on there. Say I come on there my first time. You come on there your first time. You big, you got a name, whatever. Charlemagne gonna play with you. Try to make you like a clown. So say they're gonna try to play with you some kind of way. But when Jay and them come, somebody big, they praise them. And that's it. You'll see they always joke and play around with the new artists, try to clown them. But see, it really is they slick way of this. This is a game they play. When you pop in, they downplay you with laughs and jokes. The other person I ain't like when they did, the K Michelle. I ain't like that neither. Because everything they did, I know what they was doing. You're gonna see K Michelle had the whole shit in a frenzy. Because this is the thing. When they put you on Love and Hip Hop, you're not supposed to really take over the shit. See, they want you to play the role they want you to play. So you're going to see, y'all all know this. I never was a big K Michelle fan, but y'all all know. She was big. She blew up she became a star on TV. The music, the woman started loving K Michelle. When you see any negativity come at K Michelle, where did it come from? New York. Right there. When people like Lil Mama, for whatever reason, Lil Mama just regular. They made her cry. Why? After she went on the stage with jayz and Alicia Keys. Told you, man. They ain't shit, y'all. They ain't shit. That's why I'm smoking New York boots. Because I know what they did, y'all. They've been doing it. When I say 30 years of this hip-hop shit, they've been playing this game in New York for 30 fucking years. About 26, 20. I say they've been doing this shit since like 99. Where they've been making it where nobody else gonna be a star. I'm talking about you got it now. But you ain't gonna be a star on radio. You're not gonna be a star in TV. You're not gonna be a star as a goddamn video camera holder. You're not gonna be a star as a photographer, as an artist, a model, none of that shit. They tell you how to control. That's why I stay smoking their boots in the end. That's right. Because they thought nobody peeped their shit. I'm the one smoking their boots. Now you're gonna see that. Because I'm the one saying, it was big-ass kids on the Breakfast Club. Picking on people. All they ass over 40. Picking on young people. No. Now look at the young people. Everybody in their 20s, they was cop blocking them. Everybody in their 20s, everybody in their 30s, they was hating on them. Can you see it now? Their job was to make it where a certain era that's over 50 stays at the top. That's why they always, when I tell y'all, New York, this is why you've been tricked. Every year they call Jim Jones to the studio. Call Mano up, you know what I'm saying? Jada Kiss. Do a little shit, make it look like it's real. Keep the New York washed up fans happy. Let's bring in Jim Jones. Come on. Meanwhile, they ain't trying to let out no new talent. 6ix9ine came when they played with him, right? All I was just trying to say, they don't have the same energy for everybody. They were picking on the young artists, picking on new artists, bullying them, and slickly blackballing all the new artists. That's the Breakfast Club, fool. I bet stopped watching them years ago. Facts. When I start watching people, they ass crash after that. One way or another. So soon as I turn up the TV with y'all, look, soon as I go up to live, I had the TV playing like right now. Snoop Dogg right there, y'all. But this time I looked at Snoop. Look, y'all. You know I was saying he looked happy. He looks sad now. Because I'm looking at Snoop now like he by himself. So I'm like, I never seen Snoop by himself. I think he miserable, y'all. Reason why I say that, I said he was happy the other day, but I forgot the other side of that coin. And some of y'all might agree with me on this. When you happy because you made it or whatever, but you still could be sad because your friends ain't around. Your day ones. Like you doing good in life finally, but all your friends gone. Nobody to celebrate with you. Like I kind of be dealing with that now, a little something like a lot of people ain't around no more, y'all. So I kind of get it. It's like, man, you having fun, but your people's not with the people you like to have fun with not with you. Your day one's not with you. You see what I'm saying? Your real friends ain't with you. So it's like I kind of see it. Because he over there by himself. And I'm looking at like, yo, that shit is kind of weird. Snoop always had a crew, somebody, friends, you know, Don Juan. He's always had his uncle with him. His uncle, rest in peace. But Snoop still, he doing everything over there. And I'm saying that because I kind of saw it yesterday. I was like, damn, he kind of do look like he missing everybody. Like, damn, it's just me by myself, cuz. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he was looking. So I'm talking about he got to do everything on his own. So I'm just like, damn, people don't get Snoop Dogg represent an era that has faded, but it's not too many people left. Because remember, it's not like, okay, we got Snoop Dogg, we got somebody else we go to, we got a couple guys, you know, we switch it up. Nah, he the only guy. Like, he's the only one. And I'm like, damn, that shit is weird. I saw Snoop with people his whole career, Dr. Dre. Always with somebody, but he just been by himself. And it looked like me looking at this, it looked like Snoop Dogg got a little bit of guilt, like he by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Yeah, but he's still being himself though. Still talking the same. Snoop Dogg ain't changed, y'all. I'm saying that for a reason because everybody gave him hell, like he was cooning and shit. But Snoop Dogg, meaning he don't get on TV and start changing up. Well, you know, guys, I've changed my. He still talk the same, you know, it's for shit. He's still doing his thing, but I can see through that shit. I don't really think he's enjoying being by himself like that. Nah. Because remember, he got to be in Italy all these weeks by himself. Man, he got his family. I'm talking about, bro, when you win and you ain't got your bros with you, man, that shit is depressing, man. I'm just going to be real. It is. It's depressing, man. All right? When me and others know shit like 1 minute, it's 20 of us, God damn it, fit. It's a lot of us. We all together. Then everybody just gone. You're like, damn, fuck everybody at. That shit for real, y'all. That shit. Or you, like I say, you start seeing your friends, they ain't doing too good. You might be doing good, but you see your friends, that shit depressing. You're like, damn, everybody didn't make it, y'all. Everybody's not going to make it. That's what Snoop represent. Everybody from his era didn't make it. It's starting to have effects. Because I be feeling that shit sometimes, y'all. I feel like the whole era just died. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Now, what's this? Why am I showing you that? Because now I'm going to show you this rapper crying. Finesse 2 Times crying. Finesse 2 Times started crying at the thought of not being able to live comfortably due to a bad deal. Now, before he cried and said all that, didn't I already tell you what happened to him? When he first was arguing with his mother, I said, nah, he probably broke. I said, he's not trying to drag his mother. He's broke, and he just can't say it. He can't, you know what I'm saying? You a rapper. You're not trying to tell your mom you broke. I get it. And his mother ain't shit. I'm telling you, family ain't shit. Ma, I could be fucking broke, ma. My pride is not going to tell you I got jerked, ma. We spent it all. Pride, y'all, pride. He broke for real. Crying and shit. Because when Finesse 2 Times started winning, knew his name is not in the YouTube algorithm. That let me know he don't own his name. A lot of people don't own their name, y'all. So when I knew he didn't own his name, I know his ass is going to go broke. He don't own his name. Because they probably just gave him a lot of money up front. That's the part he ain't going to say. They probably gave him some money up front. He took it. And that's that. Because they got him out of jail. So, bro, look at it like that. Look at it like this, bro. Because I tell you, sometimes it's not always the label's fault. You get what you sign up for. So look at it like this. You in prison, bro. They get you out of jail. Okay. They give you some gold and diamonds. Let's say they give you 6 figures. All right? You were just in jail. You was fucked up. So at the end of the day, yeah, we cheated you with that. Fool, how much you thought you was going to get? I'm just being real, y'all. That's how you got to look at it. So you saying your freedom is not worth nothing? We got you out of prison, bro. We might have got. So my point is, you see him crying at the end, right? No, because what they don't get, once you got the name and the clout, the rest is up to you, y'all. The rest is up to you. See, when I tell you they sissies, you see them crying, they're going to talk that gangster shit, but they're going to be sissies. Now, I've been telling y'all this all a psychological study, man. The gangster in the end eventually breaks cracks. It's a mental thing. He goes his whole life trying to be so hard and tough, holding everything in, but he gets to a breaking point. Finesse 2-time breaking point. When he thought jail was cool and all this rap shit, reality hits when you sit in that room. You see him in that dark room? Then I tell you the raps be in dark places. They fucking dark. All right. You see him in that dark room crying? No, y'all, because he realized I'm fucking broke. He knows what he ain't going to tell you. What these rappers ain't been telling y'all. The game is dead. I've been telling y'all this shit forever. That's why you see Offset walking around. You seeing everything other than music. Boosie, none of them. I told you. They know they've been knew the rap game was dead. They just been perpetrating online. It's no more gangster shows going on tour, y'all. No events. I'll give it to y'all all clear. Anybody that might bring violence is not gonna get no more checks. Why? He can't perform in Dallas. He can't perform in Memphis. He can't perform in Texas. He can't perform in Atlanta. He can't perform in... You get it? No, it's not happening. No more rap. Only candy-coated rap. Only happy shit. That's it. No, I've been telling y'all gangster shit is outlawed. Do you get it now? Do you got it now? When a gangster rapper is crying, saying he's broke, and he can't do no more music, a gangster rapper is crying. You got it? Okay, it's over. Hey, Punches, my brother, where the fuck is Max B at? Didn't I tell you, C-Mills, Max B ain't gonna do shit? I told you. He gonna go broke too. Because it's a trick. In the end, they're gonna be silenced. So y'all see that? A gangster rapper is crying. Named Finesse 2-time because he's broke. That's simple. Okay? The other day, you see Glorilla sister put her on blast. Memphis was known to be respected. Now Memphis has made themselves clowns, just like New York City. But then again, it's a New York guy. He started signing Memphis artists, and after that, Memphis became clowns. Huh? Until Memphis started dealing with somebody, them Yankees, they was okay. They didn't want to follow 3 6 Mafia. They want to follow somebody else. Get it? Yo Gotti. That's why they where they at. Memphis is a clown now, too. They joke. Memphis is now a fucking joke. Y'all done slaughtered the fuck out of each other, and y'all all crossed up. Meanwhile, I say that because Glorilla dumbass sister and Finesse 2-time from the same fucking place. You see the incompetence? All right. All right. So keep saying they your family members. Let's go. Glorilla addressed her sister. She claimed her sister tried to get her locked up. Her sister tried to shoot her before. So she said it's a reason why she treat her sister like that. She said, I'm not going to talk about how you got me sent to jail for a whole week. We ain't going to talk about that. How you tried to shoot me. You done set me up. You done sent me to jail. That's what Glorilla said her sister did to her. That animal right there. You don't have to say everything you did to me as a kid. I was a minor. That's what she said. So she said when she was a minor, her sister abused her ass. All right? You see her weird ass sister? All right. Before I saw her sister, I was like, nah, Glorilla like wood. I'm saying her sister, you know her sister like, I'm saying that for a reason, y'all. Because her sister is a weirdo. Her sister tried to abuse her, extort her, do all type of shit, put her in jail. She said her sister tried to shoot her before. All of that. And now, because remember, some families is like that. I don't know about y'all, but I've saw the Cain and Abel shit play out. I've saw the Jacob and Esau play out in real life in many families, even in my own fucking family, all right? I got a brother. I think he is the seed of Cain. All right, but we're going to leave it at that. All right, we're just going to leave it at that. And y'all know what I'm talking about. No, I got it through my head about family and all that shit. I got to a point where I just saw shit for what it was. Your own family will fucking sabotage you, y'all. Your own family will sabotage you. And the main thing they specialize at, turning their back on you when you know what I'm saying, when you need them. Or never being there for you when you need. So when I got grown and I sat back and thought real shit, like, out of all the shit I've been through in life, how many times did my family actually pull up for me and get me out of whatever it was? Then I thought about when I was a teenager and I got out of juvenile, their grandmother came to get me. But I just thought about, period, if I needed help with anything. So my point is, y'all, when I was already a teenager, I was already trained not to ask my family for shit anyway, because I knew I wasn't going to get it. So I never had to ask nobody to help me with no bills, none of that, because it wasn't going to happen anyway. So I'm saying, so that's what I come from. I don't know about a lot of y'all. I say that because the quicker you realize who family really the fuck is, and you judge your family accordingly, like this my favorite cousin right here. They always kept it real with me. This my aunt right here. She always was who she was. She loved me to death for real. You got to keep it what it is. And when I'm going to tell y'all all the God, honest God truth. When I sized up my whole family, my aunt that was supposed to be the crackhead, she actually did love me the most. She always be my favorite nephew. Here you go. When I was young to older, she loved me to death. It was my fucking crackhead aunt when I really sized it up. Like she did love me to death, man. I don't know why, but I was her favorite nephew. And she always confided in me, but I didn't know why, but I was her favorite nephew. And the whole family always shitted on her ass. But then when I got older, I figured it out. Nah, she wasn't crazy. She was saying a lot of shit. It's just that she was high. They kept trying to put it off on she high. But I swear, I thought about it. Like everything my aunt said was the fucking truth. Everything. But since she was a crackhead, she always got the blame and the bad rap. So I noticed, I'm like, man, family ain't shit, y'all, for many reasons. Long story short, y'all, I said that because her own sister basically tried to take her out before. So you will see why sister had no problem trashing her ass. And that's Glorilla reason why she said she don't do. And you in this video, if y'all didn't see it, she pulled out a whole lot of money. Like, I ain't giving you shit. Pulled out all her money. And she, like she said, you ain't gonna tell them so and so and so and so. And like she said, she was a minor. So that's her older sister. You don't have to say everything you did to me as a kid. I was a minor. So you got it. Then you have it. They say Ray J hanging around minors now too, y'all. They say Ray J hanging around people in their 20s and shit. They ain't a minor. They just younger than him. That's my new saying, y'all. If you 20 years or 30 years older than somebody, you hang with minors. Subtraction, addition. If somebody is less than you, they're minor, right? All right. If you 20 to 30 older than somebody, you hang with minors. So Ray J is 45 hanging with 20-year-olds. They say Ray J trying to be on the black HBCU TV show. You get it? It's a reason why the kids can't graduate. Now look at this, y'all. I don't know if it's for real. Shout out to Akademiks. But I told y'all I be seeing some shit. I don't know how the hell Akademiks only got 138 people watching him. But then again, T.I. isn't that title. That might have did it. But I just want to y'all to all see this YouTube shit is for real. With this slowing up content and entertainment is for real. Yeah. Even though the other day I saw Akademiks, it should say 5,000 in the live. 5,200. That should say 138. We'll leave it at that, y'all. Corey Holcomb, check it out. Corey Holcomb says TMZ ruined his life after viral video. Cause you should have been sticking to comedy. Once you came on YouTube, Corey, that was it. You thought you was going to have this show. No, y'all lost y'all craft, bro. And they going to make sure y'all go broke now. That's right. Because now y'all ain't funny no more. Let me break it down to how stupid they were. I ain't said it before. Because I told you I don't like helping people. I knew they was a joke when he wasn't smart enough to do comedy on his own fucking channel. It's that simple. All right? All right, Eddie Griffin, I got respect for you too, but not no more. Y'all ain't comedians. Y'all wasn't even smart enough to do a live comedy stream on your fucking channel. That's why I knew you was y'all always fucking dumb. All right? Dumb as hell. All right? Trying to be like me and others. You want to be a regular person. They were so stupid, y'all. They didn't even know to give a live comedy show on the fucking channel. Dumb as hell. So that's what they get trying to be podcasting. He crying now because They're not telling you in the end, they was going to make it where they got to depend on these checks. And what I say, these are going to be their last checks. Not because what I said, you can observe it. Okay. What Carolina Mace going to do after YouTube? If podcasts play out tomorrow, what's your button going to do? Actually, the shit is already played out. I'm just being honest with you. They clocks are already ticking. Everybody's watching television, y'all. Application, subscription, paid shit. And the thing about, you know why they made everything pay? I'm going to tell y'all why everything is paid now, y'all. Everything is paid now because everybody kept using fake views. So these companies know the only way to prove you got real views is through real membership. Real purchases represent real views now. Get it? It was something they put for the celebrities. See, when you're a celebrity, you got 100,000 views. Well, why you don't got 100,000 subscribers? Meaning, why you don't got 100,000 members subscribed? Why you don't got 30,000 members subscribed? Why you don't got 20? Get it? All right. That's why everything is going paid. See that? Boom. And if I don't got NBC, that's free TV. But I told y'all, you got to have free TV. You got to have everything. But if you don't got Peacock, you ain't going to smell this shit at all. It's going to be like it never happened. How about, these are the only things I kept telling you. You're going to be on YouTube. You're going to be online every day. The whole world going to pass your ass. And by the time you look up, you ain't going to know shit. Because that's how they making it now. Where they also making it where these celebrities, they got to prove it. Prove you have paid subscriptions. That view number shit don't mean nothing no more. It don't. All right? So, on that note, what time is it? Hold up. I started early. I'm going to do a recap, but we're going to get out of here, y'all. Straight up. Ain't supposed to talk about. Katt Williams called 50 Cent a squarehead. And 50 Cent called him a crackhead. Because Michael Blackson called him a crackhead. Katt Williams was talking to Dave Chappelle backstage. Michael Blackson go on stage, called Katt Williams a crackhead because they got smoked. Meanwhile, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. In my opinion, Michael Blackson is not funny, y'all. That fake-ass African shit ain't funny no more. Sorry. It's not. It's not. It's not. The funniest Michael Blackson ever been was that little part on fucking Friday. He's not that funny, guys. I'm sorry. He's not. Jose, he just not. Other than that, let's look at what 50 said. 50 said he gonna chill out. Katt think I set him up in Shreveport. He was talking to Dave Chappelle backstage, and I didn't see Michael Blackson hit the stage. I think he said he smoked crack, or he was a crackhead. So he said Katt Williams mad at him for letting Michael Blackson diss him on stage. So 50 said, yo, I don't want no smoke. So let's go to what 50 said to get the facts. 50 has since changed his tone regarding Katt's joke. He said, damn, Katt shooting at me? That's my man. He wrote, all right, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. He said, I'm taking a break before I had no friends. Because he said, I don't want to go at Katt like that. I'm going to let Katt have this one. Right here, look. He said, all right, I'm taking a break before I don't have no friends. Okay, I got a box head. I'll take that, Katt. Showing you 50 can joke. He also can take a joke. What he say? Okay, I got a box head. It's cool. It's cool. All right. It's all right to be joked on, y'all. It's okay. People didn't know, man. When you can take humiliation, you actually strong. You're not strong because you can joke on people. You strong because you can take jokes. You're not strong because you can pick up a gun. You strong when you can take gunshots, fool. You got it backwards. You got it backwards. Nah. The strong one, man, joke, that shit roll off my back like nothing, man. That shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Strong people, Nothing nobody say or do affect them at all, good or bad. So, but weak people, they go to the gym, lift a lot of weights. They got to tread a load of guns. You say one joke, they fucking panic. They folded. You see what I'm saying? No. When you can't take jokes, you're weak as hell. It's called humiliation for a reason, y'all. When you can't take humiliation, you never gonna be strong. You get it? And that's how it works. So y'all make sure. And guess what? Didn't I tell you Atlanta's the home of weirdos? Atlanta is the home of accepted weirdos. You ain't see Atlanta go online and say, get his ass out of here. Well, Ariel Hall is living in Atlanta. Benzino is in Atlanta. God damn it, every fallen rapper's in Atlanta. Boosie in Atlanta. You see that? The home of freaks and weirdos. Candy Burris walk around Atlanta with dildos. Little tiny Hunty freaky ass walk around Atlanta. You got it? The home of Freaknik became a real life. Freaknik was the grassroots of Freak Nation. Did you know Freak Nation was born at the Freaknik? That's right. When Freaknik happened in 93, they had a lot of sex and they gave birth to Freak Nation. That's right. Freak Nation is everybody born 1993 and up. It's them and their parents. All right? I wasn't a parent in 93, and I wasn't born in 93. I told you, I'm not with Freak Nation. The offspring of Freak Nation started from the Freaknik. I ain't too proud to beg. Atlanta, beg for what? All right, freaks. So I creep through the woods. Keep it on the down low. Atlanta. CeeLo Green wearing wedding gowns. Crazy. Andre 3000, they love him to death. He been a cross-dresser. Are you willing to admit Atlanta is the home of the fucking weirdo blacks? You got it now? Ariel Hall is down there we speak. Don't be afraid. That's a song, y'all. So anybody don't know what Ariel Hall is, Google the song. Don't be afraid. He's Diddy's fucking cousin. The song is about R.A.P.E. And if you didn't know this, he's also R. Kelly's goddamn big brother. Yes, he taught R. Kelly everything he know. Only thing he did not teach R. Kelly is how to do it and get away and not get caught. That's it. And I'm going to say it today again. I assume Ariel Hall is 10 times worse than R. Kelly, y'all. That's what I assume. I just do. How we know that? They say this nigga still running. He been running from Ohio to California, getting caught in Atlanta. What the fuck you think he doing? What the fuck you think he doing? All right? He don't. Remember, they don't stop. They don't stop till they get caught. He ain't stopped. A goddamn tree jumper, y'all. Don't be afraid. Now, ladies, you look at Ariel Hall with a straight face. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You know what he gonna do to you in that room. He said it. You can yell, you can hit me, but that's making me more horny. That's what he said. He's a freak. Look, now, ladies, you tell me right now you want to be in a room butt naked. He just come in the room just like that. Telling you, don't be afraid. He just doing his walk. Don't be afraid. Make it that, man. Somebody better lock him the fuck up. Him and Kirk Franklin. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Straight up. I'm not fucking with them today. Get Kirk Franklin ass out of here. Now, look, for those who just pulled up, I want y'all to see the fucking blasphemy Kirk Franklin said. And if y'all don't get his ass, I'm going to stop doing YouTube, man. I promise you that. I'm going to fucking stop, man. I'm done with this shit. Now, look. Then what Kirk Franklin said, I'm not going to get it wrong. We're going to repeat what he said. Baller alert. Kirk Franklin shares his thoughts on what the church could be doing during today's climate. He reminds people. What did he remind the people about? He reminds people that Jesus' parents were immigrants. And he emphasizes that the mission isn't just about saving souls, it's about protecting lives. Kirk Franklin This guy right here. He said Jesus' parents were immigrants. But he's trying to be funny. He's trying to say Jesus. You get it? Okay, let's just say his name Jesus. All right, let's say his name Jesus right here. He's saying Jesus' parents were immigrants. But he's trying to stir up the black church. Well, you know Jesus' parents were immigrants, right? Yeah, they were immigrants. So you're supposed to fight for that. You know Jesus. Man, let's go, y'all. Check it out. Out his own mouth. Right here. I want to get to the main part. Right here. This is what he said. You see I got we underlined? What is this we shit? This is what I mean, y'all. Fuck the we talk. Kirk Franklin, you go out there. You. I think that we should be intentional about I think that we should be intentional about being very vocal about. First of all, Jesus' mama and daddy were immigrants. Franklin said, we need to be very careful not to be arrogant and prideful. What the fuck is he saying? Cross at the green, never in between. Swine, my brother. What the fuck is he saying? So I told you, when they talk stupidity. When you repeat it, you're going to sound stupid. And when you follow them, you're going to look stupid. Instead of saying, I think I should be very vocal about this. He's saying we. Told y'all been baited with that we shit your whole fucking life. But if I ask any one of y'all straight to your face, who the fuck is we? What you going to say? Oh, you going to look around. Ain't nobody in the fucking room. Just me and you in the room. It's just me and you. Who the fuck is we? All right. When you understand that we shit is a teaching, we and us, that is talk that's going to always get you in trouble, y'all. All right? Because then you're going to be saying, we going to jail. See that? That's called we going to jail. I'm going to say this again. Kirk Franklin promoting for you to fight ICE. Is that ICE? Okay. Once again, why are they getting that man from work? Does it say ICE on the back? What if I told you Kirk Franklin is trying to set a lot of y'all up to go to jail too? What if I told you that? Because he knows using the church and using that keyword, he trying to get them worked up. Meanwhile, do you want them to knock on your door? Call you fight. Why? You going to go out there and call yourself fighting. You know what they're going to do? They're going to go back to the play. They're going to say, bring that play back. They're going to turn it to John Madden. They're going to do the rewind. They're going to zoom in on your ass. Boom, there you go right there. Yeah, him. We're going to get his ass. Right there, y'all. See the predators? You see police? I wanted y'all to see this because police do homework. Police do genius work now. This ain't back in the day where police eat fucking donuts and hang with fucking rappers. All right? They do real homework. The police now do tech. Meaning, they got people that sit in offices all day, do the tech work, surveillance. They get everything actual fact. The only thing the officers do now is come get your ass. That's it. So when I tell you this fight thing, it's nothing to fight or nobody to fight. You're going to fight yourself. That's about it. So Kirk Franklin, I'm going to say it again. If you ain't going to say it to Ice's face, if you ain't going to go stomp in their face, we don't want to hear your mouth. Because the only way we're going to get with you, you got to say, stomp. And my daddy said, stomp. And you got to have a choir. Because if you don't have no choir, fool, ain't no black people coming. So when you start wearing makeup, then we'll take you serious. And don't you ever use that word Jesus out your mouth again. Because he trying to be funny, y'all. He tried to say Jesus was an immigrant. Well, you know Jesus' parents were immigrants. Fool, I'm going to just get out of here, y'all. One, y'all enjoy y'all day. Look at Kirk Franklin, y'all. Look, they found this nigga working in Office Max. They turned that nigga to a preacher and a singer. I want people to get this shit, y'all. This is the shit they've been following. This is why nobody respect them, y'all. When they watch you praise a nigga they got out of Office Max. And don't forget, deionsanders being roasted. No, hold on, fuck that. Look at Kirk Franklin real hairline. I told you, you don't never believe a nigga with a fake hairline. That's your clue. See his hairline now? It's not real, y'all. When y'all say, he look good for his age, you damn right he do. Nigga, that shit is stencil drawn. Tricking all they ass. He look good for his age. Edge up, fake as hell. Fake as hell. No, bro. You see that? Now you see why they shapeshifters? They all do the same shit. Look at Deion hairline. That's not his hairline either. Now, brother, man, you see, I was coaching the team, but you know they don't listen. You know what I'm saying, You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying, right? I mean, Shador was going to go first, but something happened. You know how it go. Cross at the green. Nothing between, man.